and that goose that laid this golden egg, which is the black woman. So the empire of the living God is striking back. They're going around here saying that the woman came before the black man. They're going around here saying that we are equal in our nature, and that she should have equality with us, and all of that. Well, I'm gonna tell you, nature doesn't say that. Like I said, nature is the inborn tendency of behavior characteristic of the species, and it don't say that. What nature said that the black man has a 7.5 ounce brain, and the black woman has a 6 ounce brain. And we have a degree to go along with that. He said, tell us the mental and physical power of the real devil. The mental power of the real devil is nothing in comparison to that of the original man. He only has 6 ounces of brain, while the original man has 7.5 ounces of brain. The devil has 6 ounces of brain, and they're grafted brain. The devil is weak bone, weak because he grafted from the original. The devil's physical power is less than 1/3 that of the original man. Therefore, his mental and physical power is much weaker than the original man. And everybody else has a 6 ounce brain. All women have 6 ounce brains. Also, with the Caucasian man. Now, can I prove it? Yes. Now, the first way I'm going to prove it is this way. In a medical term that they use, it's called the part of the brain that controls the whole entire brain is called the reticular activating system in medical terms. And they say, scientists say, that the black man brain weighs 7.5 ounces, and everybody else's brain weighs 6 ounces. But the black woman brain is original. That's why she can be righteous. All original people can be righteous. The Caucasian man, he can be civilized. Once he get in touch, you know what I mean, with knowledge of himself and who he is, and understand life in its most broadest sense, and have an anchoring desire, you know what I mean, to control his nature. So another way you can prove it, it's a medical term also, that when somebody gets brain disease, they get tumors in the brain, aneurysm of the brain, and they want to find out what killed the person, and they open up the brain. What they do before they open it up, they got to do a process called a histological process, and you do it in 4 stages. This is a process that deals with the branch of anatomy of the structure of brain tissues. What they do is dehydrate the brain and shrink the brain down. And they say that the black man's brain weighs 50 ounces. Now, it weighs 50 ounces. Now, when you dehydrate it in these 4 stages, you shrink it down. 42.5 ounces is water, they say. So that leaves 7.5 ounces left, which is 7.5 ounces of brain. That's 2 ways you can prove, but there's other ways to prove this. So what I'm saying is, even the black man brain, and you compare the black woman's brain to it, he has 400 million more brain cells than the black woman. That's another way to prove it. That the black man, that God finds his highest expression on a physical plane, in a masculine body. And the masculine species is the highest species in the universe. And I can prove that. Also, if you get a black man and a black woman, the same size, the same height, the same weight, and you check out their lungs, you will find that the black man lungs are 40% larger than her lungs. Why? So we can get a greater breath of life, which is the very being of the mind. And it's coming through a 7.5 ounce brain. The 7 is God. It's always been in ancient times, 7 have been used as the number of God. See what I'm saying? She is not a higher reality to us in this universe. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is this here. How I can prove it is this right. Before I get into that, I'd like to make a statement. And this statement is this. Before the black man and the black woman can understand each other, truly understand each other, they must first recognize and respect and admire one another's nature. They have to do this, or they're never going to be, in harmony with each other. The black woman, most proper and personal name is Great Mother Earth. And even in ancient times, the goddess was lower than the earth. As a matter of fact, the goddesses, the women that call themselves goddesses, had to pay homage, came to the earth, Great Mother Earth, and paid homage and respect to her for a direct line back to their feminine nature. So they respect the Great Mother Earth. And as I see it, the goddess or syndrome, one of the ways it came from is the earth worshiping. So, yeah, Mother Earth was in the beginning, but Great Father God, the Supreme Being, was before the beginning it ever begun. Everything is real. Other ways to prove what I'm saying is that magnetism is a current of energy developed from electricity. So the black woman's character is magnetic. The black man's character is electric. Electricity is a penetrating force. Magnetism is a nurturing force. The black man's nature is strength. The black woman's nature is resilience. Gold is a masculine principle. Silver is a feminine principle. Carbon is a masculine principle. Copper is a feminine principle. The pineal gland is a masculine principle. The pituitary gland is a feminine principle. So what I'm saying is that when we look in the universe, it's a universal law states that in the universe there are opposites. And within these opposites, there's a high vibration and there's a low vibration. That's what I'm saying. Fire is a masculine principle. Water is a feminine principle. So light is a masculine principle called the fire seed atom of life. Water is a feminine principle called the matrix womb of life. What is the meaning of womb? A womb is a place where something is regenerated at. It's not created there. It's regenerated there. So men have seeds. That's a masculine principle. Women have eggs. That's a feminine principle. They just had it on the world news the other night. They just found out who came first. The chicken or the egg.